Hello, this is the third part of the topic systems of linear equation. Here we will talk about how to find solution of a system of linear equation in the graphic way. So, finding the solution set of a system of two linear equations in two variables is easy because it amounts to finding the intersection of two lines. For example, we will see a typical problem. We have this linear system x1 minus 2x2 equals to minus 1. This is one linear equation, and this is the another one. Plus 3x2 equals 3. Okay, these are two linear equations, so these two made a linear system or a system of linear equation. As I say in the previous video, this equation 1, is the representation of a line, and this also equation 2. We will denote the line that makes this equation 1 L1 and the line that made this equation 2 L2. Okay, a pair of numbers x1 and x2, we will say that these two numbers are the solution of this linear system. So that means that these numbers satisfy these both equations. Okay. Also, this means that this point lies on these two lines, L1 and L2. So to be the solution of one linear system means also that these numbers or these points have to lie in the lines that make this equation and this equation, because these numbers satisfy this equation and this equation. Okay, but how is about the lines, how they lie in the lines, how that works? Okay, we will see it here now. We have to make a graphic of the line that makes the equation 1. But first we will make here our plane. So we have something like this. Okay. Here we have 1, 2, and here the number 3, and here 1, 2, and here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. Here minus 1, etc. Okay, this is the axis x1 and this is the axis x2, two variables. Okay, so how do we represent the line that makes the equation 1? Okay, that's easy. If we just graphic it, that line goes something like this. We will see it here, right here. Something like this. This is the line 1. We will put it here. And the line 2 will go something like this also. So we will represent it 1, 2, 3. Something like this, and this is our line 2. So, how to make a line graphic of a linear equation? I will explain here how to do that. That's from high school. But the idea is how we can interpret the solution of a linear system just by the graphic, but looking at the graphic. So we have here this point that is the intersection of the two lines. This equation makes the line 1, this equation makes the line 2. and we see that they intersect in just this point, and this point is when x1 is 3 and when x2 is 2. This means that this point will satisfy this equation 1 and this equation 2. In other words, this will be the solution of this linear system equation. So these two numbers are 3.2. In other words, the intersection of the two lines, that point that intersects the two lines, is the solution of the linear system. So here we see also that this linear system have only one solution, because these two lines intersect only in one point. But if we see in another example, for example, something like this, I will take this out. If we see this linear system, x1 minus 2x2 equals minus 1 minus x1 plus 2x2 equals 3. This is a linear system. If we graphic this linear system, we will have something like this. We will have something like this. This is x1, x2, and we will have two lines that are very similar, or something like this. So this will be line 1, line 2, and L1. So what this means, they never intersect, they are parallel. So this means that this never will intersect in one point. So that means that this linear equation will not have any solution, because they are parallel, these two lines. They never will intersect in one single point. And if we see to this another example, another system, for example, x1 minus 2x2 equals minus 1, and minus x1 plus 2x2 equals 1. If we graphic this also, we will have something like this. This is x1, this is x2. If we graphic this first line, we will have something like this. We will have something like this. This is L1. But if you graphic the second, this one, the second equation, you will have also that line goes in the same place that the first one, and this is L2. But they just are the same line represented in similar linear equations. So what this means, that this linear system, they are intersected on each point. In every point of these both lines, they are intersected because they are in the same place all the line. So that means that this linear system have infinite solutions. Many solutions, or infinitely solutions. Infinitely solutions. Okay, so in conclusion, so we can conclude one linear system or a system of linear equation can have a linear system can have three cases. No solution, or just one solution, exactly one solution, or infinitely many solutions. Okay, so in this video we learn about how to understand what means the solution of one linear system of two linear equations. And this, of course, you can expand for, this is only two linear equations. You can do also 3, 4, but you only can make the graphic as we did now till 3 dimensions, because to make graphic from 4, 5, 6 dimensions, of course, is impossible now in our dimension life. So later in the next video, we will talk about how a linear equation is consistent or inconsistent. And this, what it did now, it's the definition of how you call a linear system consistent or inconsistent. And we will go also further about the matrix notation. Well, see you in the next video.